Okay, I did the Roman period and the Percentage and basically it was Percentage was a chief. He was leader of a tribe, and he united two other tribes to go against Julius Caesar and his Roman Empire. Basically, because Julius Caesar was taking over land, and he wanted to stop. And, okay, I forgot what I was gonna say. Vercingetorix was captured by Julius Caesar during a war, and then he was taken as prisoner for 5 years, and then Julius Caesar beheaded him in Italy. And the reason for all of this was because he didn't want to, because Vercingetorix didn't want to be taken away from his tribe. So like that.
So my project was on WUMRa8 chanson. It's one of the oldest heroic poems in French literature, and it's based in the Battle of Roncesvalles in 778. The poem's plot is about Charlemagne's army and his fighting against the Muslims in Spain for 7 years. It's based on Roland being selected as a new leader and him appointing his father, Ganelon, as the leader of the army, and his father thought it was a betrayal, so he sent a message to the enemy warning them of the ambush that the army was going to do. So then in battle, they didn't want to be defeated, and Roland's army refused to surrender, but in the end they were defeated and he died a glorious death, and his soul went up to the sky in an angel in the poem.
My project was to do the 100 Years' War. The 100 Years' War was a battle between France and England from 1337 until 1453. There were many reasons for this battle. One of the reasons was because Charles IV died in 1328 without a son, and other reasons were because there was a land called Duché de Guillaume, which was 1/3 of France, and it belonged to the British kings, but it was still in crown. It was still in French crown. Britain had many wars. Had won many wars. One of the many wars that they won was Siege of Soulois in 1340, and another great one was the Battle of Créon in 1346. In the end, King John was forced to sign the Treaty of Créon. Oh, and there were two houses, the houses of York and the other house of Valois.
Hi, my project was about the Renaissance. I am not prepared, so the only thing I would mention is the Renaissance is about art, and the only thing about the arts, and that's it.
You guys, stop it. Let's see.
Who's next?
You finished already?
Yeah.
All right. My project was about the Louisiana Purchase. In 1803, Napoleon and the Americans, the Americans wanted that piece of the part of Louisiana. So Napoleon and Americans made a deal, and the Americans gained 670,000 square miles of land for 15 million, and the first travelers to go there to travel to explore the unknown land were Lewis and Clark, by the help of Sacagawea and one of the American Indians to help with the expedition to explore Louisiana.
So, my topic was about Louis XVI and Marie Antoinette. They were rulers of France, and she was married to him at 14 years old, and she came from Austria. So both of them, when a king from France and a king from Austria got married, they created like the ultimate force. So they were like a much more powerful government. Anyways, Marie Antoinette and Louis XVI, they had a debt from Louis XIV because he threw very big parties and he built the Palace of Versailles. So, and then in addition to that, they were also supporting the American Revolution. And Marie Antoinette had also spent a lot of her money on things for herself, such as clothes and diamond necklaces. So the people of France... Oh my God! What happened?
Is it still